Hey everybody, welcome to the Cosmic Jackal Tarot. I'm your host Mirage. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to the year of the Wood Dragon Lunar New Year for 2024 reading for, get ready for it, the year of the pig. But some of you would probably prefer to be called boars. I don't really know. Welcome. If this is your first time joining in, I do readings for all signs and obviously now the lunar zodiac, but I cut my finger, so I can't do my usual ritual for how I start my readings. I would normally use the Florida water and cleanse my hands, but that's not going to be a thing today. So we're going to just do an attraction spell. We want to attract abundance, beauty, good health, prosperity, success, all 2024. This reading will be very long, honestly. It's for all 12 months. It's a very thorough one. But if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, in the description box there is a way to do it. For all my new people, welcome. For all my returning, welcome back. The friendship will now set sail. I'm actually going to light a lotus incense stick. Oof. I'm actually on my last 3, but I'm gonna order more here soon, so it's not a big deal. You guys are worth it. Just, I have a few more signs that are left, and I'm like, dang, like once I run out of lotus, I gotta find something else, you know. But the lotus is a very good energy. I feel like if I could represent the year with a flower, the lotus would be the best one. You see, lotuses grow and thrive in swampy areas. It's thought that like nothing can grow in mud, right? But lotuses have absolutely no problem adapting. They're beautiful and they're a reminder of strength and beauty no matter what circumstance, you know? It's all about persistence. So we're going to hop on the Mystical Shaman Oracle. This will be basically what is the theme of your journey throughout the seasons. This reading will continue from the Lunar New Year itself starts February the 10th of this year. And it will continue until January of next year, where we will be in the year of the serpent. That's my year. Yay! And I'm also a Pisces sun, so if that doesn't bother you, let's keep watching. I will let you know in advance if these messages do not resonate. That's totally okay. It could just be that they're meant for someone else. If you know someone who could use my advice and wisdom, point them my way. Don't be stingy. Uh-oh. Okay, this one didn't go down. It was resisting me. So I guess this is the one. You guys have number 42, the Rainmaker. I have never seen this card. And all the times that I've pulled from this deck, there's plenty of cards I've yet to see, but look. You also have Beauty Way, the Lotus, on the back. But let's focus on this. Some of you could have been born in April or February. Some of you could have been born in June. Maybe the number 4, the number 2, the number 6 could be relevant. You could have been born on those days in a month. Or these could be your life path numbers. But the Rainmaker is someone who makes the impossible possible. A lot of people look to you as if you're some sort of miracle worker, which can be overwhelming to you. Because we're all human, right? But some of us do have some superpowers that a lot of people come to us for. But some things are just not easy. And a lot of times, like, when we accomplish something, it could be a one-time thing. We make it up as we go. So we're just as surprised. But you have a real gift that you need to be more confident over. And people might be pointing it to your attention, but you got to want it for yourself, you know? I really wish everyone would stop messaging me when I'm trying to do stuff. Like, okay, my phone is going over there now. Jesus. I was doing the year of the monkey before you guys. It's out of order. I didn't realize the monkey came a little bit earlier in the zodiac wheel. But dogs kept barking. You know, I cut my finger, obviously. This one dog, this is a dog that we're watching. She's blind and old, but she likes to scratch at my door and cry. Like she wants to get out, but then sometimes she wants to come back in and cries. Now she's at my feet, finally being chill, and I'm just like, bro. But then my phone started ringing and I kept getting like messages and stuff. So I'm like, look, okay. And I told them, you know, for them, it just seems like they have a lot of distractions and chaos despite what they're trying to accomplish. It's like life just won't let them fucking live their lives, you know? But I feel like with you guys, it's going to be that you just literally throw the distractions out the way. Like, you make a path because, and that's what the Rainmaker is. Like, if it's not going to happen, I'm going to make it happen for myself. Goodbye. Like, I will put everything on silent. I really don't care. So let's see how you're faring emotionally for the season. Let's see. Damn. I'm not going to give you that one because that was actually the Year of the Monkeys. It shot right out, but if you want to know what it was just the full moon in Taurus, detoxify. But I feel like, again, just the fact that, you know, you guys have this, I don't think that resonates. At least to me, it doesn't. But some of you, that could be a health warning, like, hey, maybe not consume so much junk food, or if you're engaging in unhealthy substances or activities, like, it might be time to purge. But then we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. So the full moon would have been you already ended that cycle. And that's another reason I felt like, nah, let's try again. But the first quarter moon, you already made a dent in the damn progress. It might be that you're halfway, but you at least started the first step towards this. Releasing control doesn't always mean everything has to go the way that you want or that you're controlling another source. But it could be you feel like you have to be overly controlling of how you react to things, or if you react to things at all. You can be stubborn, and sometimes you choke down the things that make you explode later. I would know I have Taurus in my Mars, which is our placement of passion, sex, anger, basically your root chakra. But yeah, so emotionally, that's what you should do. Don't try to control your emotions. Just feel them. It's not that bad. All right. Now, some of you could be a Taurus, or you could have a Taurus moon. So that's also relevant. Now, with the Cosmic Insights, we're going to pull for all 12 months. This is going to give us an idea of what's going on with you for the next 12 months, obviously. All right. So we're going to pull that one. Yikes. That's how we're starting the reading off? Spirit, dang, you messy. Okay. Oh, hello. Ooh, and then it, okay, wow, spicy. Y'all might click off after this, I'm not gonna lie to you, but let's see what else we get, because I'm like, that's how you gonna start? Dang, okay, 3 for 3, ooh. Oh, now you're being all gentle and teasing, I see you. Why is it backwards? Hello? No. I didn't even realize it flipped over like that. Okay. That's the one? Oh, then you have another one you're trying to give me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, dang. It's not to say the reading won't get any better, but what I'm looking at right now, oof. Y'all dealing with somebody toxic as hell. Okay. That's the last two. And then you have the card Spy, and it fell in the trash. Like, it flipped right up and it looked right at me. It's kind of funny. Oh man, I want to breeze through this so bad, but we got to get into it one by one, so let's do it. This will be from February to January of last year, if I did not already say that. But in February, you have someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Now, if it's not you, it's probably your partner that has someone on the side that you may become aware of at that time, which is fucked up, because in February, not only do we have the Lunar New Year, it's Valentine's Day. Like, really? That's how you gonna deliver the news? Ugh. Well, it could be that this relationship has just literally gone its course and one of you or both of you are just not feeling fulfilled. It's just that you would have liked to have known, or your person would have liked to have known. If you got somebody else, you could have just told me. Like, maybe I could play the field. Like, you're being selfish right now, you know? For my singles, if you were looking to pursue, make sure that you are aware whether or not this person is hiding a relationship from you, or they're keeping you along for the ride and not really wanting anything serious, but they're going behind their partner's back. Like, don't do that. Or y'all could be doing that to somebody. Please don't. In March, we have divorce, experiencing a breakup. Now, if you didn't get married, then it's not a divorce. It could be a separation, though. But again, if it's not that you guys were with anybody, you are separating from something or someone. Could be like you're divorcing a job, you're divorcing a household, you're divorcing a friendship. It's however you want to word it, but something is just not working, so it's time to cut ties with it. In April, we have no, it's not the right time. So if you were thinking of still like prolonging things with somebody, like maybe you were, oh, I'll forgive them, you know, it was just a one-time thing that they cheated, or you know, oh, well, babe, I only did it because you're always so busy and I just really needed attention, and you're hoping like this will work to get them back. Like, come on, man. Y'all better not be out here doing that. This is so fucking childish. But whatever it is that you're trying to seek in the time of April, April is also Mercury retrograde. So might be best you make other plans and other arrangements. In May, we have they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So, whatever have you, if it's you that split up with this person, they're going to come back wanting another chance, or to make things right. Maybe they just want closure, to just understand, like, what could I have worked on, or why did this happen? Or, they leave you. Now they're like, hey, you know what? Can we talk? And it's gonna be dependent on you now. But some people do not like to give people that, what do you call it? Like, they don't like for people to have that opportunity over them. So this person might not even actually contact you. They might start showing up in places that they know you're gonna be, or ask someone to check in on you to see if you moved on or anything. Like, take it easy. Let's see. In June, we have manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. It could be some of you are just in a karmic situation where there's a person that keeps coming in and out of your life, and you might be wondering, why do they do that? You might be someone that's in and out of the relationship. It could be emotionally, not necessarily saying that you're a cheater. I'm not going that route, but sometimes this person makes you happy, and sometimes you just really wish they would go somewhere else. Energy picks up on other energy, and a lot of times we attract the person that meets us vibrational, but not someone we actually deserve long term. You know what I mean? So you may have felt attraction towards this person because they sort of reminded you of yourself, or something was familiar about them, and it attracted you initially, but now you're like, I don't see the point, you know? And maybe they're noticing it. Like, maybe you've taken your energy back. Maybe you're more reclusive. Maybe you don't initiate things the way you used to. In July, we have liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. Which is funny because this is right over spy, which fell in the trash. So this person is literal basura. They lie. They lie to your face. They lie on their dead mom. No shade to Megan. None whatsoever. I love Megan. But, you know, this could be someone that has a pathological tendency that's unchecked. Like, they haven't gone to therapy or nothing for it. They're not on medication for it. They're very impulsive. If you're expecting something to go one way or to make sense, or for someone to reassure you, look elsewhere. In August, we have gold digger. They want your money being used. It's funny because in August, That is Leo and Virgo energy. I don't know, but someone is only after what you can offer or what you have going for you. If you're someone that has connections to like clubs, celebrities, jobs, food, whatever have you, this person wants in on that, but just that. Like, to them, you're the middleman. You're not the real plug. They're just like here for the access. They're a literal floater. It's time to cut that off. Which is funny because this is underneath someone else. So it could be, if you're entertaining someone, they're only around for that, which is karma for being, you know, goofy with your partner. But if it's your partner that was being sneaky with you, they could be dealing with a gold digger. Or your partner was a gold digger. Like, maybe they had another relationship of their own, this other person that's interfering. But they saw what you had. They didn't care that you had a partner. But then, like, as soon as they realized, oh, you're getting a divorce and you're going to lose half of everything. Well, I don't want to. I'm sorry to hear that, but that has nothing to do with me. I just knocked the attraction spell in the trash. Like, what is going on? Ew. Oh, my God. I pulled out, like, this big-ass wad of hair and dog fur. Gross. Now it's stuck on my fingers. Very good. Move the trash can back underneath the table. That might help, you know. But, yeah. So, no matter how you look at this, someone is just around for what they can get. They're an opportunist and nothing more. In September, we have caution. Find more information. Don't overwork yourself. Excuse me. It's as simple as that. You know, like, don't be in a hurry for anything. Don't rush anything. Just take things as they are at face value and move accordingly from what you have witnessed. But watch your back too, because not everybody is out to entertain your highest good. In October, we have confessions. Someone has something to tell you. You might find that people are very blunt at this time, or you might be feeling very blunt, and then that initiates someone thinking like, oh, so you gonna pop off at the mouth, so it must be okay for me to do the same thing. If it's not hostility, it could just be that literally someone just has you in mind and they feel like there needs to be words said for everybody to be on the same page, or for action to be taken a certain way. In November, we have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. There's a lot of back and forth here, but I feel like some of you might be like, oh, like if this partner or whoever comes back, it's hard to, y'all don't feel attracted to each other anymore. Let me just be blunt. Like, it's not even that like one of y'all got ugly or fat or pregnant or like, you know, y'all looking old and greasy or nothing like that. It's more so like y'all don't know what brought y'all together in the first place. You just don't see each other that way anymore. And it might not be that that's the initial thought, but you know how sometimes you've been waiting for someone to contact you or to ask you out or something, but it's like you had to suffer through so much of their bullshit. Or y'all have been dating other people, and then it's like, oh, you know what, this could have potentially been my person, but I'm kind of over what they have to offer. Like, maybe you've changed and they haven't, or they've changed a lot, and then maybe they feel like getting back with you would be a downgrade from all the progress they've done. Not to insult you, but if you're someone that doesn't work on yourself, some people know enough what to look for to see if they want to pursue something again. Even I've had to learn this the hard way, you know, like I would think, well, you know what, let me do my hair all nice and like, you know, dress different and I don't know, like act like I've gotten into something, and it might fool the person because they really missed you and they feel like maybe they made a mistake, but then maybe one night y'all spend the night and they're like, I don't even feel like holding them, or, you know, they kind of feel the ick, or maybe you do. But that could be that type of distance. Not necessarily that y'all move further away. Not necessarily that, you know. I just feel like it's more of an energetic distance. In December, we have vacation. You will be traveling soon. If you're not with anybody, you're taking yourself out. Like maybe it's time to leave the state or the country for a little while to reset your energy. But if you do end up with someone, like you could be dating or you're being flown out somewhere, and that could be the whole long distance thing, where maybe it's your vacation, but bae is like, you make them feel like they're on vacation when they have you around. Or maybe you're flying them up to see you, or they're flying to see you. No matter how you look at it, someone's coming to the other person. But for my singles, like I said, you could be flying out to see friends and romanticizing your trip together, like looking at all the fun things you can do. Try to look at it more positively. You know, I know, especially when I was in my 20s, I'm 34, I'll be 35 next month actually, but it's going to start to get in your 20s for some of you that if I don't have this person, or if I don't have that perfect relationship by a certain time, I'm missing out, right? Or maybe there is something wrong with me, or maybe I'll never meet the one. Look, I've had a lot of really shitty relationships from the time that I was, let's see, I believe like 14, 15, up until 2022, actually. So, and even then I wouldn't even count that person as an actual relationship. It was bullshit. But I've learned there's nothing wrong with just dating. You don't have to just jump into something or fear being alone. You know, it is scary at first, but once you have that ego death, that transformation, that transcendence, that ascension moment of, well, everybody else around me has a partner or partners, or, you know, they got all this stuff going for them. Some of y'all just probably have not had the opportunity to understand being alone and comfortable in your own energy, which is not the same as loneliness or abandonment. What that really means is sometimes things don't work out with other people because you're being called to retreat within yourself and make up your mind on what it is that you want in a relationship. Not that you just want a relationship title. We all do once in a while, right? But do you really want to deal with this person's bullshit long term? And if you get in too deep, how are you going to separate and let them know I'm not happy? Are you going to sit here and stomach colon disorders when you're in your, 30s, 40s, 50s? Probably not, right? So that's why it's important to just have fun. Don't take things too serious. I mean, definitely if this person is worthy of being serious with, okay, fine. But if you don't see anything with them, don't think a relationship or children or moving in together or traveling is going to change any of that. That's all I wanted to say. In January, you have spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So either you're keeping an eye on someone or someone's keeping an eye on you to see if you moved on, or you want to see if somebody else has moved on, or to see if there's an opportunity to pursue something. That's what they mean by doing research. You're trying to see how to fit yourself into the equation, or they are. They just want to, or they might want to get a few steps ahead so that they can get the spotlight and it'll seem like you copying them. But come on, man. A clown is a clown. It don't matter what shoe size they wear. All right. So we're going to put these back. I do shuffle these cards. All my cards, I shuffle them kind of goofy because this one in particular is like super fragile. I'm always terrified of bending the cards. I mean, they're scuff. Look, they got scuff marks and stuff. I haven't had this deck for that long. I promise y'all. It probably looks like I've had it for years and years, right? But I think I got this deck last year, or at the end of the prior year, something like that. And when I tell you, I'm afraid of accidentally bending them to a point where they snap or something. Damn it. All right, so we're gonna pull one card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, and this is gonna basically tell me, for the next few seasons, for the next few months, up until 2023, what's going on? Like, what's challenging you? What is pursuing you? What are you pursuing? Or what is it that you're meant to work on? Two of Cups. You guys want soulmate fulfilling energy. Whether it's with someone else or with yourself. Some of you could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you want that with one of those signs. But this is basically the energy pouring into each other, filling each other's cups until they're overflowing. So that is what you're looking for. Let's just see what we can do to accomplish that. Let's see. There's incense like getting all over the place. Okay, I want you guys to take a guess at what deck this is. If you guys guess the Game of Thrones because it's the year of the wood dragon, you are absolutely right. How could I not honor the dragons that way? Come on. Oh boy, the House of the Dragon was lit. I need another season, dude. They need to hurry up. But we're going to do this deck from February all the way to January of next year. And then we're going to use another deck to clarify. So, and I warned y'all this reading was going to be long. So, let's just see where it takes us. Alright, I just need 6 more, Spirit. Please, thank you. Why is it fanning out like that? Ma'am, hold up. Let me get it. Okay, we'll take these. Oh, man. Oh, we'll take this one. Spirit's telling me to take this one. All right. Oh, good thing I did. All right. All right. So, in February, we have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is retreating to heal, meditate, rest. Just take yourself out of anything that is causing turmoil, grief, anger. This is a time for solacing oneself. Like, you're just, if you can't find peace elsewhere, you're going to find it within yourself. In March, we have the 3 of Coins in reverse. You're tired of working so hard just for your hard work to go unnoticed, or you feel like someone else is getting the credit for everything that you're pouring your blood, sweat, and tears into. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean it's a person. It could be an entity. You know how sometimes when we work for bigger corporations and they always want to thank like the store manager or the GM for their hard work and managing a team, but it's really the team that's doing all the effort, whereas the manager is just basically walking around like yeah, they have like a lot of responsibility, don't get me wrong, I don't mean to undermine, but it's you who's probably doing all the heavy lifting, all the inventory, like dealing with the rowdy customers, and sometimes they don't even see the GM or the DM. So it's like, what's the point? It just feels like I'm doing all this for nothing. In April, we have the Queen of Coins in reverse. Oh boy. You might leave something behind. And it's going to feel like, wow. You know how we're told, go to college and then you'll find the career of your dreams, but you have to learn the trade first? So some of you, it's like you went through college, grad school, all that, and then you finally pursue what you want to do in life, and it's nothing like you thought it would be. It doesn't make you happy. It just adds more and more stress. And better yet, like probably the people that you work for or the company you work for is just ass. So you're not feeling like you're getting any abundance out of this. You might just throw it all away and start all over again. This could also be your home life. Like maybe there's an older earth sign. Like it could be your mom, your grandma, great grandma for some of y'all, auntie, or someone that's a caregiver to the house. Like you feel like all they do is micromanage everything, but again, like there's nothing to be gained. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna just take my losses and move on, is how some of y'all are feeling. In May, we have the Knight of Spears. The Knight is not a king. And the fact that it's spears, he's going to rush in, rush back out, but he's only here for one thing, okay? Y'all could be feeling that way, rushing towards someone to just kind of, you know, do the deed, or someone is doing that to you. But they're a bit of a Casanova. They know the things to say to get your attention, for you to, like, kind of let your guard down a little bit. But it's not that they're here to stay. They're here for an opportunity. Maybe they might want to be recruited and form a temporary allegiance. Like, they might date you for a little bit, take you out, take photos with you, try to make your ex jealous. So they're using you to make their ex jealous. So beware of that. Or one of y'all could be using the other to basically heal from another situation. Just don't let somebody do that to you, okay? In June, we have the Star in reverse. It's feeling like your wish is just not being fulfilled. This is Aquarius energy. Some of you could be Aquarians. But I get the feeling a lot of you are just to a point where you're like, ugh. Or you're watching a lot of things crash and burn before you. Maybe you're the one that's feeling burnt out too. Next, we have July, the Five of Spears in reverse. A lot of drama, a lot of people just like getting in your face or trying to start a fight or put you in your head. Maybe not so much in your head, but they're trying to do whatever they can to just make you feel like everyone's against you. But you're avoiding that. In fact, you see it for what it is. Some of you do have an idea that this energy is coming, but you're just not entertaining it. Like, you already have enough going on. In August, we have the World in reverse. Rather than moving forward and trying to heal, there's a cycle that's repeating. This is, okay, so if you find that you do the same thing around August every year, or better yet, something keeps happening around August, or there's a situation that comes up in August that it's like you've been trying to deal with it the same way you've always known how, you're being told you might have to do it different, or better yet, this situation overall, whether it's with a person, an entity of some kind, like a business or whatever, or if it's just something that has to do with how you deal with yourself, it might be time to think about something else and be adaptable. In September, we have the Nine of Cups. This candle over here is like really, really hot, bro. Like, even my arm being next to it, I feel like it's going to catch me on fire. It's like, I'm not even exaggerating. It's just hot as shit. But Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Now, it's one cup away from being a complete set. That's something you probably want to take into account. That being said, though, you feel like you've done a lot of hard work on healing. You're emotionally sound, but not quite fulfilled. Like, there's something that could definitely make things better. But right now, there's a contentment. In October, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone means you no goodwill. Like, they talk about you, they spread rumors, they're trying to spy on you, they're asking about you, like invading your privacy, or trying to get information about your personal life or what you do at work. This could be a coworker, this could be a partner, former partner, or the partner of someone that, or like former partner, but also the partner of someone that you were like pursuing, not knowing this person was like with someone. Or it could be the other way around, like they didn't know you had someone. Or they knew and they don't care. But yeah, someone is trying to figure out how they can do dirt on you, so be careful with that. In November, we have Justice. This is Libra energy. So some of you could be Libras or are dealing with a Libra, but this is usually something that's made right. And this could entail, like, maybe if you have something to do with court, that things will go in your favor. That's something to look out for. But whatever had been wronged towards you, it will be made right in due time. In December, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So someone was about to give you like an ill omen, a message of, it's like they were about to say something bad, but you cut them off. Or now maybe they did say what they had to say, and then you cut them off anyway. Like, oh, that's how you feel? Okay, bye. Nobody has time for that. But yeah, I hear like this is like snake's venom. Like, this person is just really toxic energy, and it's just time to cut that all the way off. It could be that Knight of Swords, though. Like, you know, they came in and did what they had to do. Oh, no, that was a spear. I'm sorry. This is swords, and that's a spear. That's probably not the same energy. But if it is, you know, now they're over here like, oh, and then you wondered why I wouldn't, you know, get into a relationship with you. Or, oh, you thought I was feeling you, you munch. Like, actually, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, you're not my type. I don't see you that way. I just wanted to fuck. Okay, well, obviously, you know, it's what some of y'all are saying. And it's like, but why do you think that's going to hurt my feelings? Like, what is wrong with you? I don't know. Some people are just, like, really crazy when you start shining, or they see that you're happy with yourself, and they try to find a way to tear you down, even when you do nothing to them. Like, those are just some evil people, and they don't pay them any mind. It's not anything you have to do, change yourself or anything. Just some people are miserable on the inside, and they don't want nobody else to be happy because they're miserable, and they know they're toxic. So why stress yourself to try to show them that you aren't who they say you are? Like, they're delusional anyway. Like, what the hell? In January, you have the Sun. This is Leo energy. But it is good to have this in the very beginning of the year, of next year, be it 2025. But to start this off with the year of the serpent in a new season is heavenly. So this is a lot of blessings. This is you really shining bright. A lot of wish fulfillment. This is a lot of happiness. So there's like so much pouring into you that you're going to shine, and it's going to irritate people's demons. So that could also be why this person or these people are acting like this towards you, because they know good things are coming, and they're hoping that if they put you in a bad position, they'll take what's coming to you. And they can't. Like, energetically, what is meant for us is meant for us. And if somebody decides they want to ride off of your back, get your clout, figure out how you making money so they can cut you out of your own money, like, all things are seen by the universe or whatever you do believe in. So you don't have to necessarily do anything, but so long as you stay focused and on the right path and you keep your energy clean, everybody gets what they deserve at the end, all right? And that's what 2024 is about, getting what we deserve. And that's going to be subjective for everybody. So have the day you deserve, not the day that you think you do, all right? Now, we're going to clarify with the Tarot of the Divine. And I'm going to hurry up because this candle, it's like this whole section of the room is hot. But I guess it's not really helping. I'm burning incense either. But like 1 minute, it's my arm that feels this way. Now it's my entire shoulder. Like, oof. I was going to do more readings today, but I'm actually going to break it up for the next few days. And then I also have to start Pisces, because their season is coming up a little bit after the Lunar New Year. Or our season, because actually I'm a Pisces too. But oh, I don't know why I did that. I could have pulled them. Sorry. I guess they weren't for you. I don't know. Because I didn't start thinking about, like, hey, it was only 3. Like, maybe you could have. I'm like, yeah, that was dumb. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. But I'm going to probably do Pisces tonight, or at least start them. So, if this reading is kind of resonating so far, like I said, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Give that community tab some love. Let me know what you guys are entertained by, what I can add to the channel. You know, what's going on with you, how the reading is resonating. Tell me that. I want more comments, like, dang. But if it isn't resonating, just give it to somebody who can relate, or you feel like it reminds you of them. I also want to let you guys know I do have 2 other channels. I have one for gaming. I have one for 420 friendly story time. Things like entertainment, vlogs, beauty. And I also have it for cooking now. So if you guys are interested in seeing some new recipes, that will be in the works soon. But all three of my channels are just basically for entertainment. Like, I don't really do current events or anything like that. So if that's what you're expecting, yeah, y'all don't want my opinion on nothing. I mean, spirituality is one thing, but like, as far as being a consumer and telling y'all my personal experiences, all right. But yeah, I can't deal with like gossip and politics and stuff. It's not a topic I want to venture into. So, but I'll make you laugh. I'll make you feel like you're a part of something bigger. I like to make people smile and feel like they're in a welcoming energy. So it is what it is. Oh, that's the last two, Spirit. All right. Okay. In February, we had the Five of Wands in reverse over the Four of Swords. Having the Five of Wands twice is already crazy, but to have it twice in reverse in the same reading, what this tells me is something from the previous year that you haven't resolved is still in your energy, and you're trying to heal from it. You're trying to give yourself closure for it, but something is just eating away and nagging at you. Like, it keeps calling you to address it, but you're like, nah, okay? At least not right now. In February, we have Three of Swords over the Three of Coins in reverse. 2 threes. It's crazy. So, yeah, someone's trying to stab you in the back. They're betraying you. This could be also someone that's putting you in a third-party situation, meaning they have someone else they don't want you to know about. Whether they're with that someone and they're exclusive with that someone, or they're exclusive with you but they're entertaining someone behind your back. This is someone who could also be trying to ruin your relationship. It could be like someone you know and they're trying to get to, maybe you have a friend that's interested in your partner, or your partner is interested in one of your friends, but something is going to be revealed. Again, like, why am I doing all this work and it means nothing? Like, someone else is taking from it. Like, what the hell? Trust me, I know how y'all feel. In April, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse over the Queen of Coins. So, yeah, you haven't been feeling emotionally fulfilled. Better yet, you feel like the wish to feel so is just being neglected. I think that, wasn't this where no was? No, that was in April, right? Yeah, because that was Mercury retrograde. Well, yeah, you may leave a home life because you're not feeling happy in that home, or you may leave a career because it just feels like all they're doing is draining you. That could also be just an earth sign in general, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Probably with somebody older, somebody more feminine, or they're in their feminine energy. Doesn't have to mean they identify as female, just that, you know, they expect to be taken care of and provided for and people to listen to them, but it's like a one-sided sort of thing. In April, we have the Hermit in reverse over the Knight of Spears. So rather than healing and taking that time to withdraw and seek wisdom and clarity from within, yeah, you'd rather get the meat stick or to get the sauce. I don't know. But I caution you, probably don't do that. This is Virgo Pisces energy. You want to take that time to heal and just balance yourself out. Not saying that we can't have a little fun, but if you're engaging and mixing energies with another person and you know that you got too much going on, or you're feeling very vulnerable at that time, it's probably not the best of ideas. Just saying. Do what you want. You're an adult, more than likely. But, hey, I'd recommend get yourself right first. In June, we have the Three of Wands in reverse over the Star in reverse. It's going to be hard for this wish fulfillment to even make a stand in your life, because you have some decisions, some plans that either they fell through, or you waited too long, or you rushed and, like, I don't want to say ruined everything, but you rushed, and that basically was a sabotage within itself. Patience is so necessary when it comes to pursuing something. And you gotta move like whatever is out there is already yours. But if you're already being clumsy with energy and just, you know, opportunity can pass you by in a heartbeat because you don't have the open space for it. You just keep trying to fill a void with things that don't need to be there, and you cram so much in that it's like, well, how is what you want going to fit in there too? Like, come on, now make it make sense. In July, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse over the 5 of Spears in reverse. Yeah, people are going to try to invite you out and come together. You know that meme, like, come outside. What you mean? Ain't nobody finna jump you. But that could be it. Like, some people could be trying to plot to get you into an intervention. Or, you know, it's like you can tell this is some sort of setup. Whether it might not be that people are trying to jump you or whatever, but it's like people might try to invite you out to make an ass out of you. Like, hey, let's invite such and such to a party. And then I've had this happen to me. Like, when they put a song in the queue, we're going to skip the song. And then, you know, when they're over here trying to ask a question, we'll pretend that we didn't hear them. So, yeah, like, there's people that keep trying to mess with you or trying to embarrass you or treat you like, you know, like you're the ugly person in the party. And it's like, bro, what? You don't need that. No one does. But, I mean, come on. You got too much self-respect. Hopefully. I say that very loosely because some people just really don't. It is what it is. In August, we have Death over the World in reverse. So some things aren't happening for you because you need to go through a transformation. No, this isn't the Tower, but it is a Scorpio card. And Scorpio is big on transformation. So it might be a scary process because you have to take on an energy you're not familiar with or not comfortable with. And you worry, like, what if everybody views me a certain way? You know, but you don't want to be comfortable somewhere where nothing is going on. A lot of times we're being forced out of our comfort zone because we're meant to experience other things. You can't grow and adapt to anything if you stay comfortable. Always remember that. In September, we have the Tower over the 9 of Cups. It's crazy because I said, yeah, no, that's not a tower, but I wasn't even paying attention to the towers right next to Death. So once again, yeah, this transformation, you're going to be uprooted. If you don't leave willingly, you will be dragged by your edges that you probably don't even have into a new circumstance to get to this fulfillment. Like, yeah, you don't want to do it this way, but I mean, come on, think about it. Sometimes we take the easy route. Sometimes we like to cut corners, but are we really satisfied with the end result? Because when you bullshit, you can tell that you bullshitted. You don't feel even the least bit happy or grateful for, you know how sometimes we're like, oh, I got in a car accident. Well, that's inconvenient. But, I mean, hey, look, you don't have any injuries. You didn't die. No one died. You probably didn't even hurt anybody else. But maybe it was just time for a new car. Maybe something on the car needed to be checked. Maybe you are due for, like, I don't want to say a liability check, but perhaps. Like, if you didn't know that your car parts had a recall on one of them, and then you end up in this situation. Now, look, you get a settlement. But it's the way that you perceive things. If you perceive things as like, oh, this is so impossible, I'll never get over this, or this is going to keep happening, or nothing good ever happens for me, then yeah, it'll stay that way. But if that's not what you want, and you're trying to go after this, you got to let the tower fall and stop trying to put things back in place. Or better yet, stop trying to do things the comfortable way, because guess what? Like, if you want this, sometimes you have to go through it. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but y'all already know, like, that's what we're starting off with, and how we're ending it, we have yet to see. In October, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse over the 7 of Swords. So yeah, I think it's that That fire sign, probably Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, that Knight of Wands, they're being defensive. They don't want to open up about anything. You know what they're here for. And they're being sneaky about it. So dating just might not be a thing for you this year, or better yet, if you keep letting somebody in and out of your situation, expect this. It's not going to change, you know? Especially if it's like, oh, well, they did this and that, but like maybe they come back and no. That's why you had the Seven of Swords in reverse too. They meant what they said the first time, and they're going to keep meaning it. This person could even be a lesson. But if it's not a person, it could be a job, whatever it is, and it keeps coming back. It's because you keep letting the door open for it to keep bothering you. Like, when somebody is trying to rob us, we don't leave the door open for them to rob us, right? Like, we take we're going to take some sort of cautionary, forget it, I can't even think of the word. Cautionary avoidance maneuvers. We're going to protect ourselves, basically. In November, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse over Justice. Well, yeah, things are going to be made right. Or, you know, you're dealing with a Libra, or you are a Libra dealing with a situation where you feel stuck. So even if you, let's say if this has something to do with court, it'll be a minute before you actually see what you're due for. Again, like I said, this could be a settlement. It could be something to do with the divorce. If you guys did have a divorce, maybe you wanted alimony. Maybe you wanted to split everything down the middle. Or maybe some of you just wanted to take your own stuff and start over and let this whole situation go because it was just nothing but toxicity. And you're willing to cut your losses, but again, it's going to feel like it'll be a while before you move on. In December, we have the World in reverse over the Page of Swords in reverse. To have the Wheel in reverse again, like, you got a lot of doubles in this reading, and it's kind of woof. But again, if you have plans to travel or do anything towards healing or whatever, it's like you're delaying it or it's being delayed, and it could have you feeling like, So I want to say this: don't settle for negative energy because you don't want to be alone. And I kind of did this with some exes and friends where, as of this year, I'm like, okay, that's why it didn't work. Or, oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, actually, they did do that. Not that I forgot, you know, like some things you don't really forget, but it's like, you know what, we were going through a hard time, so maybe I took it more personal. It's not like I'm perfect either, but sometimes, again, they only have to do it once. That doesn't mean you have to keep letting it happen. This is also a cycle. For it to be the world, this means like it can only go around itself or within itself, but it can't really go any other direction. So until this cycle is completed, you have to let go of all the lingering energy. Like, you can love someone, but you have to just energetically part ways. Don't think about them. Don't wait for them. Don't ask about them. Don't keep anything of theirs around. Just literally, look, it is what it is. And keep it moving. Finally, in January, you had the King of Coins in reverse over the Sun. So yeah, you might have someone or another type of career come in. This could be a masculine source. Like, this could be something that is like labor induced or related, like working outside or working in a factory, dealing with garbage, police work. Well, you're rejecting an offer. Well, actually, you have a king and a queen of coins. So this could be like, if you're the masculine, you're like, you know what, I'm going towards my happiness. Or I'm going to be in feminine energy for once and just like allow the universe to bring to me. But if you are a feminine energy, you're rejecting an earth sign coming back. That could be an older earth sign or an older person that Oh, another thing to keep in mind when the king and the queen of coins are in reverse is someone who flaunts like they have money, that they're stable and everything, but they're really not. They could be getting mommy and daddy's money. They could have an inheritance, or they just are someone who likes to flex. And as soon as they get money, they spend it, and then they're broke the next day. Or, you know, they just run scams. You don't have time for no scams. You're trying to be in this happy, fulfilling energy, you know. Your songs are finna be sung. You're not gonna waste any time with somebody that all they do is facades and black magic. Screw that. So finally, we're gonna end the reading with the Super Attractor deck. We're just gonna pull one card to end the reading. But I just want to welcome you guys if you are new, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys hit that subscribe button so you can join us on the friendship wherever you may set sail. And for those of you who are returning, it's always good to have you. All right. So we have, when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. And that could be it, that spiritually you just don't feel very connected to yourself. A lot of times when we're in a union with someone, be it we've been in a long-term relationship, or sometimes it could feel like it's long-term, but we've been with them a few months or a few weeks. It could be with a friendship, it could be with a job. No matter how you look at it, sometimes things that we put ourselves with are not aligned to our highest good. And spiritually, when we finally decide it's time to sever this, yeah, you're feeling drained because you have to pour back into yourself. You've released so much. You've gone through so much. You have tolerated so much that when you expand in growth, it's going to be exhausting. You think when a butterfly turns from a caterpillar, it skips the cocoon phase and it just suddenly learns how to fly? No. It has to sit in that ooey gooey energy and just kind of collapse on itself, and then it's reborn. So you have to allow that for yourself. Not everybody jumps into their pretty phase, you know, or their flourishing and lavish phase. This is going to be rough, but at the same time, once you're done with it and you just see it as a lesson and not necessarily that this person's out to get you or blah, 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 blah. Some things it's just best not to even take personal. You know what I mean? Like, some people are just fucked up and it has nothing to do with you. But again, if you keep opening the door, the lesson will keep repeating itself. And you will feel stuck. And like, you know, you'll never find the one, or you'll never find that spirit tribe. But first you have to be that to yourself. You understand? Alright, so that has been your reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me. I will see you guys in another reading. Take care and Happy New Year. Bye. Mwah.